tragic circumstances.
Oh? Which were?
I got caught.
As Godber discovered, the first day of prison is daunting. And not every new face benefits from the wisdom of an old hand like Fletcher. That is until 2003, when Ronnie Barker brought Fletch out of retirement to record a series of inside guides to help new inmates adjust to life at Her Majesty's pleasure.
OK, just a little... Right, this is Fletcher's script, part 1.
This is the first time these tapes have ever been broadcast on television.
All right. You must be new around here. The name is Fletcher, Norman Stanley Fletcher, Fletch for short. I've been asked to introduce this here information centre to you on account of the fact that I have had some experience of being an involuntary guest of Her Majesty, see?
We had developed a touchscreen system for providing prisoners with information that would comfort them when they first came into prison. We simply did not have the time or the staff to talk to them about everything that they needed to know.
The wonderful part was that Ronnie was absolutely adamant about helping. He was able to understand what the prisoners needed.
When I did my porridge, although I don't suppose you call it that nowadays, do you? Well, anyway, when I served my time, I remember first going into prison and how anxious I felt in this new, unfamiliar setup.
What he did was introduce this information in a very light-hearted, Fletcher-like way.
If you walk with a stammer, speak with a limp, or hear with a lisp, you might want to see a specialist.
He would describe about letter writing to the family and how visitors could come in.
You can invite your loved ones to visit, and the mother-in-law as well.
Prisoners worked out a system whereby if they pressed the button twice very quickly, they could just get Ronnie and have a whole series of icons of Ronnie being Fletcher.
Here's your opportunity to break out. Don't hold your tongue, especially when you're talking, because you won't be understood.
Pentonville, in the year that this system was introduced, had no suicides at all, which for a massive London local with a turnover of 48,000 movements through reception per annum, that was a magnificent piece of work.
But the reoffender, what's the reoffender doing? It's the back of the car.
"40 years on, Norman Stanley Fletcher continues to dole out advice on doing time, and his antics on the inside continue to make us laugh.
Wait for it, 2, 3, knickers down, 2, 3.
No other sitcom has ever dared to make light of prison life, except one, Porridge.
Anybody we know? Porridge was the best thing I ever did, I think. The best thing I ever did.
All right, then. I owe you one.